Hey, what's up, guys? Danny Awesome here, and I am here today to bring you Naruto Shippuden, episode 304. And before I get into this interview. God, what am I talking about? Review. Before I get into this review of this episode, which was an okay episode, I guess, I just want to ask you guys: have y'all been enjoying this filler? Like, I really have been on the fence about this filler. I really don't quite know what I think about it yet, because sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty good filler, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't even want filler, man. I just want to get back to canon. Like, how come we can't get back to canon so we can see Madara? Don't y'all want to see Madara? Thumbs up for Madara. But let me go ahead and get into this interview. So, this interview, God, what am I talking about? Damn, messing up. One take Drake, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, I got my little notepad right here. You know how to write down some notes, man. I'm an amateur, so I gotta write down notes. But okay, let me get into this review. First we start this show. This episode starts off with Shino, which we rarely ever see Shino, man. And I'm so glad that we see Shino. That is so awesome that we get to see Shino. Yeah, what? I'm sorry, man. I'm just laughing at something over there. It's like I'm watching freaking regular show right now, and freaking Muscle Man's tits are like on like they lighten up and they do it like this. That's funny to me. I don't know, but okay. We rarely get to see Shino. Shino is freaking carrying Neji, and then they turn to a panel where Kiba is on the ground with Akamaru. I'm like, hold on, what the heck is going on? I guess it's that Jitsu they got in last episode. So yeah, they really was. Turns out they really was in that Jitsu, which happened to the same thing with Ino over there with Shikamaru and Troji. They was like laid up on some rock like this, and then the way Ino and Shino thought how like to bring them back from that Jitsu was like to transfer their chakra into Neji, Shikamaru, Kiba, Troji, and Akamaru's body, but like, cause their chakra was like somehow stopped in the real world. Well, in that Jitsu, they are in the real world, but they're like in this dome. But we'll get into that. But but when Hinata used her Byakugan, she saw that their chakra flow has stopped. So what they are trying to do is make that chakra flow start going back up, start going and rotating again. But if they do that, they will die because they will have depleted their chakra. So I'm like, they should probably just wait till Naruto get there. So after they talk to headquarters, all that headquarters tell them that they have to just wait somehow. They will defeat the Sound Four in this barrier that looks like a big tail eyeball, and I'm just like, man, I don't even know how they can even beat those guys, because one, they're in Edo Tensei. Two, they're already dead. They're in some kind of like freaking excuse me. I was choking on my own spit right there. But they're like in some kind of underworld jitsu. And hold on, what am I on? One, two. What is it? Three? Yeah, three. Number three, and the last one. I don't really see no way of them winning unless Naruto helps them out. Really, that's the only way I could see them of winning, if it's Naruto helps them out. I really don't see no way of them winning. If you guys know a way of them winning, leave it in the comments, because I would really like to know, because I went to for Neville World's video and I watched his review, and he really didn't talk about no way of them winning. Like, he really doesn't see a way of them winning either. So I don't know what's going on with that. And just looking at my notes over here. Yeah, where I got up here, where's the barrier located? Like, where do y'all think the barrier is located? Because I think it's located somewhere close to where Shikamaru and Troji's bodies are buried. Because if you saw, like, when the lights came down and like made the barrier, they was still like in some kind of rocky place. So I think it's still over there by the shore, where like all those rocks are. But they are just too blind and too stupid to like Oh, it's over there. Like, come on, man. Like, what are y'all doing, dude? Uh, that's what I think was going on with that. Uh, the Sound 4, like, I don't. They really should not be like. Vanilla World said this in his video too. They really should not be having a strong struggle with the Sound 4. Yeah, I know their bodies are immortal now. Yeah, they have Jonin strength, but come on, they had back then, like when they first encountered the freaking Sound 4, they had Genin strength. So come on, man. Like they are way powerful, more stronger than the Sound 4. They really should not be like having a hard time with these guys. Why don't they just freaking pin them down or something? If the Sound 4 is, they are the most overpowered suckish people in the whole series. And that is serious, man, because I'm just like, why are they having such a hard time trying to defeat the Sound 4? It's the Sound 4. You got a freaking girl that does nothing except stands there and play a flute. You throw a rock at her or throw a kunai at her, freaking slice her throat open. She's dead. Her freaking, like, summoning, blah, 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 blah. Summoning freaking monsters or whatever will go away. Like, and then you got this freaking, like, dude with 6 arms that's a spider. He's just sitting in one web trying to shoot arrows at you. Come on, man. Like they should not have this big of a problem with the freaking Sound 4. It's the Sound 4, man. They are way stronger than this dude. That's why this episode for me was, it was like a 2 out of 5 because my problem is they should not be struggling trying to defeat the Sound 4. Yeah, their bodies are invincible. Yeah, they are in Edo Tensei. Yeah, they can't die. Yeah, they have to defeat them in order to get out of the Jitsu, out of the barrier also. And even if they do defeat them, which the guy said, I forgot what guy it was, but it was the guy that like split his body in half to be he can become 2 people. He also said that and even if they do, they still will not be able to get out of that barrier. Now, that's why I think Naruto comes in. Does Naruto help them out then? Or does he help them out in another way? Which I don't quite know, but I hope he helps them out to get out of the barrier. And that would be pretty awesome, man, because I think that would be cool. Because, Naruto is just running around right now. My light just went out. Hold up. Let me try to fix it. Ah, it's blinking. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, hold on. Freak. That's what I get for buying these cheap lights. All right, right there, right there. Oh, I'm bright now. All right, I'm back. One take Drake. That's all I'm doing. Yeah, they really should not have a big problem with the Sound 4, and that's why I think Naruto will come in. When they do, like, eventually, like, pin them down or whatever, Naruto will come in with, like, Ultimate Planet Rasengan and just blow all that shit out of the way. So, just, what else do I have? Yeah, are they still in the real world or in the underworld? I think they're still in the real world, man, because they're just in a barrier. They're just in a barrier that like has their souls trapped in it. And I think it's just they're in the real world, but all the other shinobi and ninja are too stupid to go and see and check them out. But, excuse me. But yeah, that's all I have for this interview. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up if you are enjoying this filler. Thumbs down if you're not. Comment in the section below on what you think Naruto will do and what you think will happen in the next filler episode. And just your overall thoughts of this filler episode. I'm Darren Nelson. Have an awesome day.